Hi, I'm Jake Wilkinson and I'm a health and social care tutor at East Sussex College, Hastings. I did high school in Eastbourne, went to college and studied public services of all things, and I didn't really get on with it that well. I enjoyed it, but it wasn't for me. So once I'd finished, I went to full-time work and gradually became more and more adept at helping other people do their job better, which is why I moved into the training role. And once I had gone from training to teaching here, I studied for my teaching qualification through the college. So mine was more of a vocational or work-based route into work and education rather than the traditional high school study, get a job method. So mine's a bit of an unusual path into it, but it's still worked out quite nicely. It's proof that you can get stuff by working hard and being good at your job rather than just studying. So yeah, that was nice. I started off as a trainer in the civil service and became a youth worker. And while I was doing some work with youths, I saw an advert for lecturers in the college and applied. But I also did work as a carer in the trade that I teach in. So I was asked to come and lecture in the health and social care department, and they liked what I had to offer. So that's good. I still work in the health and social care trade now. I've been working as a carer for 10 years every weekend. So my industry knowledge is as up to date as my teaching practice. So that's a nice thing to add to what I can offer. I like the light bulb moments. I like the realisation that somebody walks out of a room knowing something that they had no idea about an hour and a half ago, and then sometimes saying to their friends they had no idea about that. Or when I overhear people saying, "Oh, that's actually really, really interesting," or they say, "That was a great lesson," that kind of thing. Those little bits and pieces, they're the nice moments for me. What we try and say to begin with is that we think it's the most important trade in the country, because you take away health and social care and the country collapses. So we try and talk to our students about how vital they are to people's lives. And some of them want to do the health care, some of them want to do the social care, some of them want to be doctors, but some of them want to be social workers and youth workers. So a lot of it is about sort of trying to tap into the passions that they've got, because it's such a varied career, health and social care. Once you're qualified, it opens up countless different career paths, and that a lot of it is about trying to dial into what each student wants to achieve in terms of their career. So that bit of it's nice, because I get to tap into a lot of people's passions, and a lot of them have been end users of social care services throughout their life, which is one of the reasons why they've come to study the profession, because they want to make a difference from the inside rather than just as an end user. I'm a triathlete and distance runner, so I spend a lot of my time either in the water, on a bike, or running on the pavements, which takes up quite a lot of my time. When I'm not doing that, I enjoy reading, video games, movies, and occasionally trying to be the second best cook in my household. I am always the second best. In fact, no, probably third, because now my 10-year-old daughter is better at cooking than I am. So yeah, I tend to spend a lot of my time. My first triathlon 4 years ago, spent ages training, but I hadn't actually practiced doing any open water swimming. So when we got into the water reservoir, and there's me and 300 guys, and they say, "Okay, off you go," and I'm then out in a lake in 50 to 100 feet of water underneath me, 300 guys around me, splashing everywhere, and just completely go into panic mode and think, I've forgotten everything I've trained. So overcoming it was, okay, roll onto my back, take a moment, think about things, think about everything I did, take 10 seconds, compose yourself. Okay, got out of a bit of the splashy water, and then just, okay, put my head down and then rhythmically tried to remember everything I'd done in training. And I came out of the water not very highly placed, but I came out of the water, which was a pretty positive thing. And then after that part of the race, then I was able to attack people. But from a fear point of view, that was pretty bad. But overcoming it felt pretty awesome.